Hey guys, welcome to the new program. We have 21 workouts coming your way. They are arm focused. We're gonna get these arms ready for summer dresses, ready for tank tops. We're getting ready to show them off. All right, so that's our goal over the next 21 workouts. So we have 5 moves in our first workout. That's our benchmark workout. We're gonna do this workout on day 1, and we're gonna do it again on day 21. So I'm gonna quickly go over those moves with you, and I will also give you modifications in case you need them. All right, our first 5 core moves. First one is bicep curls to overhead press. I'm going to use 8 pounds. You can start at 2 pounds, you can start at no pounds, you can start wherever you're comfortable starting at, but I'm just gonna go through the move with you really quick. You're standing up nice and tall. Palms are gonna be facing in. You're gonna do a bicep curl, and then you're gonna come up, back down, and down. That's it, all right? You can also add in a little twisting motion if you want. So palms can start in towards your body. You can bring it up, palms face you, and then twist, palms face each other again, and do that twisting motion, or just keep it easy for you. Hammer curls, you could do it hammer curls. Palms face each other the entire time. Totally fine. If it gets to be too heavy, you can also move to one arm at a time, okay? Any variation that you wanna do, that's totally fine with me. I just want you to start moving and start getting into the groove of doing these exercises. All right, the next one we have is a plank arm reach or a plank tap. I'm gonna move my chair because we are gonna use a chair. So you're gonna be in plank position. This is a nice long straight line. So you're thinking shoulders, hips, knees, ankles, everything is in a nice line. Or you're bringing your knees down. That's a modified position, but still everything is in a straight line. Your butt's not up here, your booty's down here. Got that? It comes with you. So then the move is going to be, what you're gonna do, whatever you're comfortable doing, you can do a reach, touch the top of your mat, or lift that arm up to shoulder height. Now the idea here is to not twist so much. You don't wanna be twisting and opening up your hips. You want just nice little movement there, so you can have your legs a little wider. That gives you a wider base of support, so your hips aren't moving so much side to side. We want to work on keeping them square towards the floor, that belly button nice and engaged, and you're just either going to tap it forward or you're going to raise an arm. Whatever is more comfortable for you. If you want to do even more modified, come down to your wrists. Tap in front, tap in front. You can even do this from your knees. Tap in front. All right, the idea is to just really watch those hips, make sure they stay square towards the floor, and there's not too much side to side rotation going on. Okay, next one we have is a bent over row to a kickback. So, standing up nice and tall, you're gonna lean forward a little bit, belly button pulled in, and you're gonna have your arms in front of you about 45 degrees, and you're gonna pull those weights in towards your rib cage. So you're gonna pull them in, and then extend those arms out and back in. So pulling it in, extending it out, pulling it back in. Okay, again, you can do it one arm at a time. And if that's too much, just do the row. And you can take the kick back out of it, all right? Next, moving on, we have incline push-up. Yes, there are push-ups. Don't be afraid of the push-up. You can start your push-up against the wall. That's totally fine. Okay, I gotta take a step down here, but you can just come take your nose to the wall and push back, okay? That's a nice way to modify it. You can also take it to a chair or a step or coffee table, something sturdy that's not gonna slide and move, okay? You wanna make sure that the chair, if you're using it, is fully on the mat. And you can do it in a full push-up position, coming all the way down, chest to seat, press back up. Try to keep those elbows close to your body. You don't want them too far out. Bringing them close really targets the triceps, and that's what we want to work on. Then you can even do it modified from your knees. But just make sure as you're coming, your whole body is following you. It's one movement. It's not keeping my butt out here, my chin to the edge of the chair. It's bringing my chest to the chair, touching it, and pushing back, okay? Everything moves with you. Don't leave your booty out there to dry. Bring it with you. All right? And even if that's too much, you can do it from the floor, but I kind of want that full push-up position. This is what we're striving for, that full push-up position, and being able to push that weight down and press it away from the floor, okay? Really want to build up that arm strength, and push-ups are one of the best exercises for doing just that. All right, and then our last move is a tricep dip with a chair. All right, so you're gonna sit on the edge of the chair. You're gonna bring your booty off just so it's hovering right near the edge. You can have your knees bent or nice and long, and you're gonna drop down with the elbows, bend through the elbows, and then press yourself back up. Try to get those biceps at a 45-degree angle. Push back up, nice strong exhale, use that breath. All right, this is not a tricep dip. All right, I wanna keep that booty close to the chair. Drop it down. You'll know, you'll feel it when you're doing it precisely right, because it's just gonna all in here. Those triceps are gonna go on fire. If this is too much for you, you can come down to the floor and do it this way. Fingertips pointing in. You just lift your hips up a little bit off the floor and just tap down and up. It's a very small movement, but it's still gonna get into those triceps. And then another version, if your wrists are sensitive, bring that weight up overhead, drop the weight behind you, and lift up. Okay, just make sure you're not opening up too much in the front of your body. You want to keep that rib cage pressed down while you're doing the press, pressing up. All right, and there you go. Those are our 5 moves. Every day, before I forget, because I always forget to mention homework, you're gonna have homework. We're gonna start at 10 bicep curls on your own after the workout, and every day, you're gonna add on 5 more, all right? So that is your benchmark workout. We do that on day 1 and on day 21. Those were the first 5 moves that we're gonna do that we're gonna work on throughout the 21 workouts. And then by day 21, we'll see how far you've come. It's the best way to track your progress. You track your numbers from the first workout, track your numbers on the last workout, and you get to see all the improvements that have taken place over the 21 workouts. All right, so I'm so excited to get started. I hope you are too. All right, let's get to it, shall we? I'll see you at the first workout. Mwah!